Today we're diving into something different, not CS2 skins, not CS2 stickers, but CS2 charms from the current armory to be exact. And if it's even worth investing into these charms. The charms are still something new to the CS2 economy, and down the line not a lot of people are currently talking about them, but once they get discontinued and we won't see any new charms in the armory anymore, I think some of them will have a lot of potential. Since a lot of people are still applying these, there's definitely a lot of uncertainty, but this creates just more opportunities for us. Let's get right into our first investment on our list. As we know, we are probably all familiar with the armory, but probably the charms are currently the least favorites, even though the stickers could be removed next, as well as some of the charms. Let's talk about the charms that can be removed next. These are going to be the small arms charms. These were one of the first charms introduced to the game. In my opinion, some of them look better than the others. I enjoy the AK way more than the Tech 9. The AWP is also very unique. It's also very important what charm template you get, because some people overpay for certain charm templates. For example, if you get a one charm template, it can be overpaid. You can get certain numbers, it's gonna be a date, and certain people can overpay it because maybe it's the birthday or a special day to them, you know. In my honest opinion, the die-cast AK is probably one of my favorite ones, even though the Mag 10 charm does also not look bad. All of these charms can have also different colors, so the template also matters. Once these charms get removed from the current armory, I think the potential for them to rise is gonna increase drastically, and some of these charms will be overpaid. Obviously, you can, for example, have this charm in greenish colors or in purple colors, which are going for more than this blue. But it always depends, guys. The market, the hypes, whatever people are currently buying and talking about will rise in price. Eventually, once this gets announced discontinued, the price will obviously rise. It could be a great opportunity to sell, wait for the price to drop a little bit more, but that's definitely not guaranteed. As for example, as for the agents, we had agents, we thought we'll have a lot of agents down the line in the future, but this was just not the case, and currently the agents are exploding and reaching slowly but surely new all-time highs. Let's get into the next charms on our list. These are the missing link charms. Also, in my opinion, they have definitely unique charms in here. I mean, obviously the blues are definitely not expensive at all, and this could be also definitely a solid strategy to pick some of these charms up, keep them for a long term, and maybe easily double your money, but this is obviously not guaranteed. Always make your own research up on these things, but I think these charms are definitely way better looking than the previous charms we just covered. It's just an opinion of mine. Opinions are always different, as you know, guys, but in the future I think these charms will rise more than the gun charms, even though some of these charms are less desirable. For example, the diamond dog, it looks so good, but on third-party websites it has been crashing over the last few months, so it could be a nice opportunity to pick some of these stickers up. And one of my favorites is gonna be the hot heart. We've covered it in one of our previous videos on this channel. Generally speaking, this is a really nice investment in my opinion, and long term, once these charms will be removed, I think it will have a lot of potential to rise, as well as it fits with a lot of great guns. You can make a lot of nice crafts out of it as well. It's just a great charm to use, generally a good W hold. The hot wurst, I mean, it's also cool, to be honest. Not a lot of people actually use it. I probably haven't seen it once in a game. Nobody had this charm on his gun. I don't know what's the matter with it. It looks cool. I mean, obviously not a fan favorite, but still kinda cool. One of the newest charms on our list are these missing link community charms. In my opinion, these ones have one of the best charms in the game. Also, I've been revealing one of my secrets about how to profit on blue charms easily if you don't have a lot of funds. Here's something you should listen out to. Be careful so you don't miss this information. I've been buying some of these charms on Steam community market for 20 to 30 cents. And then I've been selling them on third-party websites for $1 to $2, somewhere in that area. And actually every week I managed to sell around 5 charms. This is not a lot of money, but this is guaranteed profit. You can definitely go ahead and try this strategy out. Down the line, once these charms get removed, I think they will have a lot of potential, since there's way more love to these charms, there's way more details to them. For example, as you can see, it looks so cool with the zip hoodie, for example, and it's only a blue charm. I love every single skin that has love to details, you know, that makes the difference between some charms and skins as well. For example, this charm, the only unique thing about him is probably going to be his feet, you know. But I can't lie, the little baller is getting applied a lot on a lot of guns as well. So there are definitely some charms you should be looking out for more than others. For example, the little group, it has been also selling for like $4 to $5 on third-party websites, even though it's only like $2 on Steam, even cheaper maybe. So if you have the possibility, maybe it could be sometimes worth spending your armory stars on these charms, but the best way is probably go ahead and buy them on the Steam community market, keep them for a long time. because honestly they're not gonna be discontinued in the next Armory update. This is probably guaranteed if you ask me. But generally speaking, these are one of the better charms we have in this game, and down the line it's gonna take probably over 1 year for these charms to actually get announced discontinued. Yes, it's gonna take some time, but if we prepare ourselves early, because some of these charms are really too cheap in my opinion and can rise easily. Honestly, the Little Boo is one of the best charms in the game currently in my opinion. I don't have him, unfortunately. I did not manage to unbox him. But also like the Quicksilver is also very cheap on some third-party websites, as well as the little Eldritch and the little Serpent, which is one of my favorites. We've been giving it away actually to one of you lucky winners. Talking about lucky winners, we're currently doing the M4A1S Atomic Alloy giveaway. It's from the Huntsman collection. This one is in a field tested condition and it has 2 Keto 15 stickers applied. All you have to do to participate in these giveaways: subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and to make sure that your Steam trade link is in your YouTube description, because I will be choosing random comments. And let's get right into the next charms on our list, the Dr. Boom charms. A lot of hate has been going on about these charms, because honestly some of the blue charms from this collection are honestly not the best one. That's at least my opinion on them. Definitely some cool out there. If you get a cool charm template, this can change a lot of things, but these ones are actually not getting used up a lot, and not a lot of people are applying them onto the guns, even though some of these, like the Big Brain in my opinion, are kinda cool. It is something different from the charms that we've seen before, but at the end of the day most of them are not the best looking, except for example the little Dumpling. I'm a big fan of it, but the little Chomper is not the way to go in my opinion. This is not gonna be that desirable, at least it's my prediction. Dr. Brian on the other hand is also kinda cool looking. Little Echo is also very unique. It looks like we need to recycle and stuff. Not one of my favorites obviously, right? The Eye of Bone also not the best, but Little Yeti has been sold for a lot of money if you get a nice charm template, because you can have it like in gold. The top, it changes like colors, which is very unique, and a lot of collectors are looking for very nice charm templates. So if you can find some in low or super high, I would be definitely going for them, because some people will be actually buying them for overpay in the future as well. The Hungry Eyes is also kinda cool looking. I actually have unboxed it once I think, but I've sold it then. Definitely should have kept it, but long term I think right now is a great time to pick these up, because they're very cheap on third-party websites as well as on Steam. The Glitter Bomb also very cheap for a red charm, which is kinda hard to hit since we have like 3 or 4 red charms in this collection, which makes it kinda hard. Yeah, 4. As you know, if you do it like that, it rotates and you get mid and B and A side. It's kinda cool. Not a lot of people are actually using it, even though it's one of the best charms you can interact with, basically, you know. The Little Inferno is probably not one of my favorite red charms. If I would have unboxed it, I would be kinda not happy, because for example the Butane body is way better. The liquid can rise towards the top and you can have it full filled with liquid. It's kinda cool, can have a lot of colors as well. Let's try our luck and get the Butane body in 3, 2, 1 right now. Butane body. No, we got the Fluffy. For example, here's my Butane body charm. In my opinion, it's one of the best liquids to have. I mean, some people enjoy the yellow color more, other the purple one. I am really a green enjoyer, to be honest, and this is almost full. The charm template is 47,982. I'm not sure if there's any overpay for it, but I'm gonna keep it for a long time because I really do enjoy this charm and I did not pay any overpay for it. So my prediction for the next Armory item is going to be the Elemental Craft stickers will be announced discontinued, the Missing Fling charms, the Small Arms charms as well. I would go for the Train collection will be discontinued and the Sport and Field collection, but at the end of the day Valve can also announce 3 collections being discontinued at once. I can see it happening. What are your thoughts? And these are investments you should be definitely taking a look at right now.